In Spanish, there are two verbs for our one verb to be. So there are two ways to say I am. There's two ways to say he is, we are, they are, and all the others that go with the verb to be. We're going to look at the two verbs and identify when it is that you use each. Under what circumstances would you use one as opposed to the other? So the first verb is ser. And when you think of ser, I want you to think of essence. Maybe you've heard of something called essential oils. People use them, put them in bath water, use it for perfume. Essential oils are when they take something like lavender flowers and they boil them and kind of cook it down to what makes lavender lavender. They get to the essence of what the lavender is. So, the first thing that talks about essence, what makes something what it is its identity. So whenever you're talking about who or what something is, whether it be physical traits, personality, nationality or origin, your race, your gender, or your profession, and in Spanish, being a student is considered a profession, you will use a form of ser. So he's tall and fun and very funny. There we're talking about a physical trait and personality trait. Él es alto y muy chistoso. You could also say gracioso. I'm from the US is an example of nationality or origin. Wherever you were born, that's where they see you are from. Soy de los Estados Unidos. Another reason to use a form of ser to say is or are or am is when you're talking about something that takes place. So whether it be saying what the day is or the date, what season it is, even the year, the actual time, all of these things fall under that category. So if you'd say, it's Friday, right? Es viernes. No? You could also say sí. So don't get thinking like, well, it's only Friday for one day. Nope, today is Friday. It being Friday makes today what it is. So when you're talking about something taking place, think ser. It's 5:30 p.m. Son las 5:30 de la tarde. Then the last reason for using ser, saying to whom something or someone belongs. And with the use of ser here, when you're talking about possession, like that's my pen, relationships, my kid, my grandma, they belong to you. So, is he your dad? ¿Es él tu papá o tu padre? Here are the conjugations of ser. You have heard some of these already since the beginning of the year. Soy, eres, es. So I am, you are, he, she, it is, or you formal are if you would use usted. We are, somos. You guys are and they are, son. You can tell that ser is an irregular verb. The conjugations are very irregular, meaning they don't look a lot like the infinitive. We can't follow that rule of conjugating in the present tense of taking off the ER and adding the endings for ER verbs. So, soy, eres, es, somos, son. Almost all, or the majority of them start with an S like ser does, so that's one way to keep it straight. The other verb that's going to be used to mean to be is estar. And when you think of estar, I want you to think of status, even your Facebook status. So what do people put up on their Facebook status? Where they are, how they're feeling, and that will help you remember that it's physical condition, emotions or feelings, and location that is used. Those are reasons why you would use estar. So he's sick. Él está enfermo. She's in a bad mood. Ella está de mal humor. Location. Where are they? ¿Dónde están ellos? So physical condition, being sick, being tired. Emotions, happy, sad, bored, and location. Here are the conjugations of estar. Estoy, estás, está. So I am, you are, he, she, it is, or you, formal are, if you would use that with usted. Somos, wrong verb. Estamos, we are, and están. You guys are, or they are. Get over there. There you go. So the conjugations of estar, you can see too, are very irregular. It's not a regular verb. You do have est as the form, as the beginning of each of the conjugations. People often get estás and eres mixed up, and está and es mixed up. They think that eres and es are conjugations of estar because they start with e. But remember, all the conjugations of estar have est in them. So estás and está. Okay. Gracias, señores. Adiós.